All right, welcome to the Keeping It Wood podcast. You think we were done? Nah, bro. Because today, I got my buddy DJ Mannholup in the building.
What a do, JJ?
What's up, man?
What's good?
Dude,
Happy
look at
to
this.
be
I love
here,
you got the
shameless
promotion.
promoting,
Shameless,
man.
bro. It's not, I mean, shit, my name's right there.
Yeah, I got you.
know?
I got you all on here.
It's
Got
awesome.
Q on there, Lucky. You, of course, man. Y'all been supporters since the beginning.
You know it, man.
Fuck
RegularAssDay.com. Let's talk about that a little bit, man. Tell us a little bit about Regular Ass Day.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot. I've had the idea for a long time, though. Very long time. But not visually, just the idea of having something called Regular Ass Day.
Right.
It started with me. Sorry, had something in my mouth. It started
Get it together.
Started when I got to Oklahoma, when I took it seriously. I couldn't get into the clubs, how I was dressed. I mean, for real, I was dressing like it was 08 Houston.
Right.
Baggy pants, yums, oversized tees, and I already wear a 5X. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I don't ever want to be denied access ever again to get into a venue.
Right.
So I started dressing up. Like I would wear suits just to go out to the clubs. I'd be in City Walk with blazers on. And then it ended up being a everyday thing for me. Like we would just go Hooters, go get something to eat, and I'm
Good
suited
wings.
and booted, right? Some good wings, and you look good, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, dude, why are you dressing like that? We're not doing that. I'm like, it's a regular ass day. So then we came up with the concept, that where the name came from. But basically what regular ass day is, it's just to showcase being a weirdo, being the oddball out, not sticking in with trends. You know what I'm saying? Our quote is, you will never know how amazing you can be if you continue to act normal.
That's real, man.
You know?
That's real.
So I pride myself on this brand. It's my baby, and it became a reality during the pandemic. I took Uncle Sam's money, smart man, take Uncle Sam's money and built a dream with it.
That's what's up.
And of course, it don't make a whole bunch of money, not yet, but it does have a fan base that believes in it. And I think they believe in it because they believe in me, which I'm blessed to have people in my corner that really see this brand for what it is. It's for them. Mm-hmm. It's for grandmas. It's for individuals. You got Down syndrome. You're missing an arm. You're missing a leg. You don't fit in with the regular crowd, the misfits. That's what Regular Ass Day is for.
It's more of like a movement rather than like a
Than a
like
brand,
a clothing line.
yeah.
But man, I get it when you're talking about not being let into clubs and stuff. There was a few years ago, I went to my buddy's bachelor party in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Now I show up, I'm like comfortable airplane mode, bro. I'm wearing like straw cowboy hat, green tank top, swimming trunks, and flip flops.
To a wedding?
Not to the wedding, this is the bachelor party.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But I was just on the plane. I mean, I had a whole fit set up for when we went out, but my luggage got lost.
Oh.
And I was like, shit. And so there's a lot of places that like, man, we can't let you in because you're dressed like that. And I'm looking at my buddy who's like just hammered. Like this dude is wasted, falling asleep like with his eyes closed, standing up. And I'm like, you're going to let him in though? I'm like, this is some bullshit.
You looked like an active shooter when you was wearing all that shit. That's probably what it was.
I've never seen an active shooter wearing flip-flops and board shorts.
Hey, you'll learn there's something new today.
Other than Zohan.
This is true.
That's one of the greatest Adam Sandler movies.
It is.
Oh.
It's all right.
Oh, dude,
It's
I
all
love
right.
that movie.
It's all right.
Because you know why? It's all about him wanting to follow a dream.
Regular Ass Day. Follow a dream.
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, dude. So Regular Ass Day has been going. You got the Fuck Regular Entertainment as well.
You're part of that.
I'm on
Lucky's part of that. DJ Q is part of that. And it's literally just friends coming together to support one another.
No, absolutely, dude. And I love how, like, Q, he's always had like when he's DJing, he's had like the logo and all of us like kind of behind it. You know what I mean? It's like you got to build a team. You really do. You have to have a team of people behind you. Like, there's that Kevin Hart documentary series that he had on Netflix, and just the way that he built his entire team around him is like everyone had a purpose and stuff,
right?
And they all supported each other. And I'm like, yo, that like you can try to like roll solo and do shit, but like
you can't do everything by yourself.
No, you gotta have help, bro.
I say go ahead and try. Go as far as you can. Go as far as you can by yourself, but don't be afraid to ask for help to get over that hump.
Right.
Regular ass day was just a dream. And to get over that hump, Dewan helped me start it. Right. He gave me a heat press. He gave me a vinyl printer. He gave me the vinyl. He gave me all his apparel that were blank. I got a big ass tub to this day full of blanks, shirts, hoodies, everything. He handed that to me, not for any cost. He said, just make it happen.
Yeah, Dewan's one of those dudes, man. Like, he wants his people to succeed, and that's why I really love fucking with that dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's someone, and especially when we both worked for him at 115, and one of the things when I started working there, and I'll say the same thing about Bobby Spann too. Like, Bobby Spann is the one who like got me to like start bartending. He's like, man, you need to start doing it. You need to start doing it. I was just like a server at a restaurant, and I was like, I don't really know. But then I started bartending, and he pulls me aside and goes, don't get stuck. And then that was all he said. And I was like, whoa. And then Dewan, when I started working at 115, he was like, yo, I don't want you here in 2 years. He's like, I don't want you to be a 40-year-old bartender. Like, come here, learn some shit, make us money, make you money and stuff, get by. And then if you have like your own venture you want to do, and it's something that I want to support, shit, we'll fucking throw money your way.
Him, Dewan, James, Bobby, Jeff, R.I.P., Phil, these are staples in OKC. Rich,
right?
Staples. Nothing moves without them having their hand in it in some shape or form.
Absolutely.
And every person that they touch tries to get to some level of success.
Right.
They're not individuals. What I've noticed, they don't mess with anybody who doesn't want to learn something new.
Right.
Or stay stagnant. They don't surround themselves with one-track minded people. That's what I love about our circle. We're all weird, and we don't match to be friends. None of us match at all. They're like, "That's your friend? That's one of my friends." Really? Why? Because we have a lot in common. We want to succeed, but we also want to learn. We don't want to be stuck doing the same thing for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, 115. I love 115 for the very reason that it took my career as a DJ to a whole nother level. There is no venue out here or anywhere, if you're not like a star or something already, that you can be your full 100 self creatively. They never question me or Dexter about the music. They just say, do your thing. We came up in there and made a movement. Wild Ones. We're weird. Everybody that felt like they didn't belong anywhere belonged at 115. And
that's real.
They belonged there because we wanted them there. And even if we weren't there, where you guys at? Oh, we're here this week. Well, we're coming there too. Yep. It makes them feel more comfortable to go to places that they wouldn't generally go.
Right.
Because they have you and I there, Dexter or Dewan, whoever there that worked there, because they knew that was a safe space. And we created safe spaces everywhere we went. Everything we touched was a safe space.
Right. So, I mean, you're talking about like people coming and being weird. And I'm not gonna like name names, but we all know that one regular that would show up with the weirdest motherfuckers, bro. And I'm like, is there an ICP concert in town? Like, what's going on?
Hey man, we're not gonna talk too much filth about my man, because he was doing
He was doing the most. He'd bring people in. I was like, I just had this image of him like driving up to like in like a little clown car, like, get in, guys, we're going to the club.
Hey,
like,
look,
and I'm like,
bruh.
whoa. But he'd show up and like they always had a good time. So I dug that.
Loyal. And he came in there with them Power Ranger suits on, doing the most. I loved it.
Morphin time.
I loved it because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't make speed suits like that in a 5X, right? And I'm not going to look good in it. You're going to see all the dingleberries, everything. Like, the kid's going to be on to the side. It's not a good look. I'm going to live through you. You wear that Power Ranger suit. You wear those boots that are 6 inches off the ground, looking like Kiss.
You're like,
all
I'm
the
already
damn
tall. I
buckles.
don't need it.
All the buckles. I've never seen so many damn buckles on the shoes.
Buckle up. It's morphin
Hey,
time.
we love you.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude, it's good. When you mention all those people that we just mentioned earlier that are like staples in the city, these are people that are wanting to make Oklahoma City the next spot. What is something that we can do to make OKC like the next Austin, Texas or some shit?
Honestly, I think right now, you don't really necessarily need a unique idea. We're not there yet. We just need to bring something here that's not here yet. Okay? And the biggest example was, and like I said, RIP, Jeff. I'm not going to be talking about him all day.
Right.
But Jeff was a good example. A lot of his concepts have already been done. We just never had them before.
Right.
When he first brought Yo Pablo,
Oh, those are so good.
some good tacos in good times, right? We talked to him, and I was like, you know what? This reminds me of Red Velvet Taco. And all he did was shake his head and smile. Because I know what the hell this concept came from. That's a smart man.
Right.
Why am I going to rack my brain to come up with something original right now? He's got tons of original ideas.
Right.
But why waste the energy when I could just bring something here that's not here yet and be successful, you know? So what the city needs is diversity. You don't necessarily need anything original. Just bring something we don't have yet. That's it. Entertain. Think about everybody, not just a majority, a small few in that pocket. We already got places for small fews to go to. We need more places and more events and things to do that everybody can do together.
Right.
You know, and you be comfortable to want to go do that and get educated in something different, a different culture, religion, whatever it may be, you know? Like I like going to Golden Hour, Chinese New Year. That shit's amazing. I'm not a fan of Hennessy, but it flows like water over there, and I'm a baller on a budget, so guess what we drinking tonight? Hennessy. Okay? But it's things like that.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen and will happen off the Hen Rock, you know?
Ask
So,
J.R. Smith, bro.
I'm telling you, but that's my opinion about OKC. When I moved here, I knew I wanted to stay here, and I knew I wanted to be a part of this piece of this pie. My only mission was I want to be that guy that walks into a bar like Cheers, and everybody knows my name. That's all. I don't care if I was working at McDonald's and I wasn't a DJ. I walk in a bar. That's man. What's he do? Work at McDonald's. But y'all treat him like he's a superstar because he's a great person. I want to be a good person. That's it. I just want to be a good person. I want to leave this planet being known as he is a good person. So I try to treat everybody how I want to be treated. I wanted to be known. So guess what? I treat everybody that I meet like they're a superstar. Hey, how you doing? Let me get your autograph. I mean, come on now.
You've definitely boosted my self-esteem up a lot. I hear like you came to one of my one of the last shows I did. I actually know it was New Year's Day, that show. And I can hear you in my tape cracking up, and I'm like, man, this dude has heard these jokes so many times before.
It's funny,
but he's still up here supporting, dude.
I'm gonna support anyway, especially when 23% of the jokes are about me, and it's still funny till this day.
Okay.
Record. The sleep under the sofa joke is about me.
Let's talk about that. This is a 420 that we had at DeJuan's house a couple years ago. You were not ready for the punch that was made. Like
nobody gave me a real verbal warning.
Listen.
Look, this is what y'all told me. Because I'm not gonna let you just boost this story like that. Before I walked in that building, Amber says, and Lance said, you ask before you touch anything in here.
Everything had weed.
Everything. The air, the ketchup.
The ketchup was infused.
Ketchup. I bet like the dinner napkins were laced in some way. If you touch them, you get messed up. But I had the biggest cup I just came from McDonald's and it was empty. I didn't think that the juice would be laced. So I just put in there, got a big cup of it. Mind you, remember, y'all said, ask before you touch anything. I'm not thinking the drink is like that because we got to hydrate. I'm not thinking y'all would fuck that up. Okay.
We were very irresponsible when we made that.
Y'all tried to be responsible for me. Y'all were counting everything out for me and everything. Yeah. Here's a little bit of this. Here's a little bit of that. Cool. I'm like, man, I'm not feeling right. And like, what do you mean? Man, I don't know. I'm just not feeling. You haven't had much. Let me go get another drink. How much of that punch did you drink? Like this whole cup? Dude, you're done. I'm outside looking at his tree. I'm thinking it's plastic. And what's that movie called where the little girl has all the little people in her head running the control panels? It's called something inside or something crazy like that. But they all have different personalities, right? And they help her get through things.
Is it are you talking about Osmosis Jones?
No. You're gonna, it escaped my mind. But in the cartoon, there's like 4 different personalities, and there's this big control panel, and they see everything that you're seeing. They control everything that's going on. In my head, I'm sitting outside looking at this plastic tree, and it's red alert things going on in there in the control, and they're running around crazy, trying to discuss how we're gonna get water, how we're gonna get out of this chair.
He is struggling, guys.
He's dying.
There's too much THC in his system.
I walked back in that house for water. All I remembered was thinking about grade school, fire drills, smoke rises, right? I need air, and I'm not making it outside. That's a big couch. I slid under the couch. I'm figuring I have shelter over my head.
The movie's called Inside Out, by the way.
Inside Out, yeah. I have shelter over my head.
Shout out Stage for that. Appreciate you.
Yeah, good looking out. And can't nothing get to me. I got a barrier. This is where the fresh air is going to be at. And I slept under there for a good hour and a half before y'all found me. I heard everybody was looking for me. Where's Man at? Where's Man? I think he left. No. You saw my shoes hanging out. He's under the couch, sleep.
He's dead.
He did.
Bro, I think the funniest thing about it was you freaking out when we got Popeye's chicken because you were convinced that Popeye's was cooking rats instead of chicken.
That breast looked like a rat.
In your defense, it did. But all of us were like,
Don't start tripping, Craig. That's all. I can't mess with you guys no more.
Yeah. Well, if there's one thing about us, bro, we gonna smoke.
Oh, most definitely.
Like, we are very irresponsible, especially like me, DeJuan, Lance, Amber. Like, we get together, we start smoking. It's just like, Lance, one, is a human being that wants to do the most. You know what I mean? He's like, let's just put this whole jar of butter in here. Like, how many milligrams is it? And I'm like,
Right.
all right, here we go. Buckle up. Like, we in it, dude.
The
Like,
MacGyver of
bro,
420.
I actually freaked him out the other day. It was really funny because I got one of those like THCO drinks, and he's like, "Where did you get that?" He's like, "Bro, that shit's like real intense. Like, be careful with that. Like, when you have Lance telling you like, yo, be careful. Like, shit's
You
a
may
little
want to be
intense."
careful.
So, anyway, we got really high. We do things. You're actually a professional judge as well, if I'm not mistaken. Judging the booty hole contest.
You know, I dabble.
You dabble in the booty hole contest.
you know.
I saw that flyer and they said like booty hole like 7 times on that flyer. Yeah. So explain to us how you judged this booty hole.
All right,
contest.
you know. Shouts out to Dave Silva.
Big Dave.
Yeah, Rich D. I'm not about to say the other word. But he had posted. I woke up to this. I got voluntold that I was doing this.
You woke up to a booty hole contest.
I woke up to being voluntold that I would be judging a booty hole contest. Facebook is a bitch, right? Man. So he tagged me and I'm like, hey, they know I like filth. Hey, let's do it. Anyway, you get there. I felt like a superstar. Like, they rolled out the red carpet for these judges. It was me, Blue, and Dexter. It was supposed to be Bobby, but he chickened out. But he kept feeding us drinks anyway while we were doing it.
Oh, wow.
You know? So we get to our section. Of course, all the girls run over there. Oh, my God. You guys are the ones judging the booty hole contest. I'm like, yeah. They're like, so what are you looking for?
Booty holes?
I'm looking for something crazy.
Simple as that.
I want something crazy. Like,
okay. Crazy booty holes.
I said 2 things. If you could do that one maneuver I love that maneuver that they do when they like take their feet up in the air and then they clap it together in the heels. I love that. And I said, if anybody has a butt plug, that's an automatic 10 for me because you went all out. Because that means you flushed your system. You probably bleached. Bleach prices went up that weekend. Buttholes were clean.
Clean booty holes, bro.
Right? So we get there telling these chicks what we expect. We get pulled to the back and they give us a judging card, a little worksheet. On the worksheet it says, these are what we're judging for. Spokes. I had to learn what spokes were.
Yeah, what's spokes? I don't know.
So I guess like the wrinkles in the starfish.
The wrinkles in the booty hole.
Yeah, you got the wrinkles.
They're called spokes.
Yeah, they're called spokes. Yeah. New terminology.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
I got some jokes about them spokes, baby.
Yeah. Fragrance.
That's we all know what fragrance is.
Yeah.
You can't have a smelly booty hole.
Man, especially when you're a foot away from me.
Yeah.
I don't need to smell what you've been.
Pink eye is a crazy thing, bro.
Yeah, and you can get that a foot away too. But there was some other stuff on it. The girls come out. They come out one at a time. They had numbers, but one wanted to tell us her name. It felt like I was a doctor doing an exam. She goes, "Hi, my name is Shelly." Then turns around and then spreads. I'm like, wow, that's nice. That one is real nice, you know?
Got an extra point with that one, you know?
It was tone, too. That was the one thing.
It was tone. A tone
like
spoke?
a good transition from butt cheek to butt crack. It can't be too dark, you know what I'm saying? You can't go from, Michael Jackson in 2020
right
to, Thriller. It can't just be darked out like that.
Right.
You got to have a good transition, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what we're going on. And then I was like, technique. I came here to see a performance. Don't just show me your butthole. There's a pole there.
Who are you as a person,
I mean,
what are your dreams? And you can tell a lot about a person by the spokes in their butthole.
I could tell your age. It's like the rings on a tree. She's young. That's a young one right there. And of course, Dexter is sitting there trying to get good marks for the fragrance.
Like, let me smell the booty hole.
Yeah, he's literally trying to. I mean, they're close enough. You don't really need to get into it. But
Yeah.
to make a long story short, we gave it to the one who gave us the performance. She didn't have a big old doodoo maker, but she was sexy because she did some sexy shit on the pole. And I've never seen so many girls get mad for losing a butthole contest. You don't practice for it. That's not a hard skill. You don't put that on a resume.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But
so it says here that, you know, you went to UCO, you got a degree in this. Oh, you won a booty hole showing contest.
excellent.
You've got the job, sis.
Good job, sis. You go, girl. You go, girl. But it was a good time. I mean, I'll do it again in a heartbeat.
That's what's up.
I love being asked to do crazy shit like that.
Man, you know what I missed? I was in I had a show in Missouri last weekend, but there was this strippers boxing tournament. Did you see any of that?
I've seen something like that.
Okay, no.
But they were already butt naked.
Yeah, no, they weren't butt naked.
No, the one I said they was already butt naked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, the video I saw, dude, like, I mean, what I've heard from, like, the stripper world is, like, there's some beef in the stripper world, bro. Like, a few of them, like, they kind of beef with each other, dude. Like,
What?
yeah, like, here's the thing, dude. I don't really go to strip clubs that much anymore. But they're my biggest supporters, bro. They really are. Like, dude, they share my shit all the time, dude. They're always, like, hyping me up.
Because you got a porno star name, bruh.
JJ Wood, babe.
Bruh, dude, that's so OnlyFans.
Yeah. But, like, no, they're like, but they tell me, they're like, yeah, dude, like, fucking, they'll just be walking out to the parking lot, dude, and some strippers just be beefing with each other, dude. Start fighting. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world, the stripper world, from what I've collected from my intel.
Well, they prevented them about like $100 to get that BBL. That's probably what it was.
Exactly. Like, that was my Cosmo, bitch.
Yeah,
like, no, it's crazy. So, like, man, when it was a stripper boxing, I saw one video of it, and, like, you could tell, like, they were letting some pent out aggression out, dude. They were just like, it was kind of intense.
Let them hoes fight.
Let them fight, bro. Like, let it be like a hockey match, bro.
Yeah. Knock
Like,
that bitch out.
it's fucking hit her. Knock the teeth out, bro.
Hit her. That's my shit.
Whoop that trick.
I love that shit.
I'm into it, dude.
I like hood shit too. Hood fights. I love watching
Hood fights, bro. Like, those are some good times.
I love watching hood fights. I watch that every morning.
Do you?
Yeah.
So it's like you wake up and choose violence.
I wake up every day and choose violence. But by watching it, you know how to avoid it. Because you can see the signs. Right? You can know when somebody's tripping. Okay, they tripping. We got to go.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, I saw this on an episode of Hood Fights. We got to go.
We got to go, bruh. We got to go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hood fights are fun, man. Yeah, we man, fucking strip. We've talked a lot so far, man. We talked about the booty hole contest, strippers fighting, hood fights, the clothing line. What else? What else has been going on? Oh, bro, like, you are fucking cutting rugs, dude. You're really cutting a rug right now. Not only are you a fantastic dancer,
you know, I do my thing. You know,
but now, like,
I got a good two-step.
Yeah. You were literally cutting rugs now, dude. Tell us about that.
Oh, bro. This whole toughing thing.
Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called?
It's called toughing.
Toughing. Okay.
Saw it on Instagram. Saw a lot of other artists doing it.
Okay.
And got blessed with a toughing gun. My buddy was sitting there. We're sitting there at the house. And I'm just watching toughing videos on YouTube. He's like, what the fuck are you watching? I'm like, toughing videos? What is that? They make rugs. He's like, next week I got a toughing gun. So I'm like, okay, it's time to make a rug. I love this shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it is the most satisfying thing in the world.
It seems like very meditative.
Yeah, you know how they used to have those little sheets where you could pop the bubbles for like stress?
God, dude.
This is the equivalent. But I'm making something instead of just wasting time. But
You ain't popping bubbles, dude. You making troubles,
I'm
dude.
making, bruh, this shit is so dope. It's so dope.
Bars, Sage. I don't know why I just called you Sage again. I'm sorry, dude. It's Sage. I'm high.
Bruh.
We're gonna get better.
When is he not? But okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
But rugs, yeah, I'm making rugs now. Those are. I'm getting better at them.
Nice. Okay. It's a
It's
work in progress.
it's not a hard skill to learn at all. It's a hard one to master.
Okay.
Because when I look at everybody else, it's like, man, the lines are so crisp. Everything is so clean. So learning different techniques with the gun, and I'm in a stage of that. Right now, I'm just building stuff.
Right.
And then shaving and trying to get those shapes in. But there's so much more to it. Making pillows, chairs, even clothes. Like, I'm trying to take this and put it somewhere else. You know, everything I do, I love doing things visually. Anything artistic, visually, anything. Acrylic, spray paint, crayons, dirt, whatever. I like to create. Every music, love to create all the time. So
are you like looking at rugs differently? Like, because I watch like stand-up clips and like podcasts and stuff like differently now. Like, so do you like go to like Bed Bath and Beyond and just really just like get into the rug and just like stare at it? Like,
I do look at the back.
At the back, okay.
Right, to see how they finished it. You know, that's the biggest thing, to have that clean finish so it looks professional. So people won't be like, oh, it looks good, but it's cheap as shit when you turn it to the back, you know? It's like cats who only iron the front of their shirt.
I met some girls like that. It's like they look good, but you see them from the back.
Yeah, you know, she out here falling apart. Yeah, so it's the finish, everything has to be on point.
Okay.
You know, I want to be able to give people quality. The biggest thing, me and you talked about it, I want to open my own furniture store. People just come for like accent pieces and things like that to give their house a little flair. And that's part of it. Now that I have it, you know, so why not? Hey, a dream, always learning. We talked about this at the beginning.
Yeah. I love that, dude. I love it. You, so, you know, you're a DJ, but what a lot of people don't know is you used to be an in-house producer for Bad Boy Entertainment, correct?
Yeah.
Watch the modesty come out. Watch the modesty come out. Yeah, I know Diddy.
Yeah. I did that. It was around, 05, maybe.
Okay.
Was an in-house producer for them. Was working close with Conrad back in the day. Not gonna speak bad on them.
Yeah.
But I got to do a lot of things that I thought I would never be able to do. But it did open the door for other people. I have to say it like this or I'm going to get cussed out if they see this video and I don't say it, right? I got my first group signed to Def Jam, Unladylike. 2 girls from St. Louis. Sick. Gunna and T. Probably the dopest MC females. If they were to come out now, they would kill all these bitches.
Right.
Right? And my boy 3D is their producer. I taught him how to produce music. So then essentially we came up with this team. We had Y&K, which turned into Beatboxers. We did a lot of stuff for ESPN. Sweet 16. We did the score for their music on Sweet 16.
God, that show is such a fucking...
Oh, bro, Entitlement.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. But we did a whole bunch of stuff like that, man. And I was blessed to be able to do things like that. To hear your things, your music on the radio, it's a weird feeling, right? Especially when nobody knows that you made it. You know, Dexter didn't know I made Dough. I helped make Dough, which is a song from Unladylike that they first came out. It was on one of the mixtapes. And he was playing it for years in the club. Years. And we linked up, became friends, and he's playing this song. I'm like, hey, what you know about that? He goes, yeah, I've been playing this for this many years, blah, blah, blah. I was like, it's cool. I made that. He's like, oh, what?
Man made that.
Man made that. Hey. So, I mean, it's not something I talk about a lot. It's in the past. I was green. A lot of shit happened. But I wouldn't change it for the world. Not many people can say they've worked with certain people or just sat in the same room as them.
Right.
You know? I just don't talk about it anymore. It's the past, you know? I'm trying to get back into producing music, but I'm looking at it in a different way than I used to. When I was younger, it was like, I want to get famous. I want to be famous. I want to be famous.
What is famous nowadays? You
Yeah,
know?
it's your own definition of being famous, you know?
Right.
I feel I'm famous now because guess what? I can go anywhere and people know my name. That's all I wanted.
Right.
You know? So now if I get into music, I'm just doing music because I just love doing music. You want a beat? Let's do a beat. You know? I don't care. This is coming from here anyway. It's coming from the heart. So guess what? I'm doing this because I feel like doing it. You got to have your own outlets, man.
It's one of those things like with comedy for me, man. It's like, what is famous? Like, I mean, do I want to sell out like arenas and stuff like that? Like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, that'd be dope as shit. The more people that get to hear me, like, the better. Like, here's my thing, dude. Like, that show you went to, first of the year. After the show, I was, I'm sitting at the booth with like the headliner and my friend Julie and stuff, and the headliner selling merchandise. And this guy buys a T-shirt and goes, I want all of y'all to sign this. Because he was like, I just lost my mom about a month ago, and this was the first time that I've been out and have just forgotten about my problems and just laughed for 2 hours. He's like, you all helped me out with that. He's like, I want you all to sign this. I was like, fuck. Like, that hit me heavy. So I was like, dude, yeah, I'm signing this shirt twice, you know? Like,
right.
But like, and it's like, even, man, this is a crazy thing, dude. Like, this girl came to our show this last weekend in Missouri, and she had a great time, all this stuff. Like, she was laughing, just having a blast. She passed away the next day. And so it's all those things that I'm like, yo, dude, if I could give these people some sort of joy, like, fuck yeah, dude, like, I'm 100%. That's what it is for me right now. And I want to be able to like reach out to as many people as I can across the world to be like, shit, dude, like, if I, like, that's one of those things, like, especially like with me, I'll make jokes about like serious situations in my life. That's just how I am. Like, I've death in the family. Oh shit. Well, that's it. I'm going to make a joke about it. You know what I mean? It makes me feel better. And if I could do that and make other people feel better, fuck yeah, dude, I'm into it. And that's kind of what it is for me, is that's why I'm starting to travel a lot more, is because I want to be able to reach out to all these people.
Touch
like,
more people.
Exactly. Like, dude, like, shit, dude, we did Seneca, Missouri, dude. It's a fucking town with like 2,000 people, right? Like, they had nothing else to do. That place was packed out because that town was like, fuck, dude, like, first comedy show ever in this town. And they were stoked because all they wanted was for us to like make fun of their town. And I mean, that's how it is. Like, you go to small towns like that, they just want to fucking make fun of us. Woo!
Yeah.
And then we ask them questions and they're like, we don't really want to answer that.
It makes them feel relevant.
Good. Absolutely. And I'm like, dude, I love that shit, dude. Like, that's fucking, what is fame these days, dude?
No, it's just, dude, entertaining.
That's it.
That's all we're doing. We're entertaining people. When you go out, because we're both part of the industry, our job is, your job is to sell liquor, right? But most important, you got to have like a 60, what do you want to say? Like a 60-20, whatever. And 60% of that needs to be experience.
Right.
It needs to be a moment. You want to forget all the dumb shit that's going on in your life.
Just for a moment.
Just for a little bit. You know? When I DJ, I'm building a mood. I don't like staying stagnant. That's why I'm an open format DJ. I like to be able to go anywhere because I'm trying to create a mood, a feeling. So We've had people that come to the club and they had the worst day of their life, but they forgot about it for 4 hours because we're killing it. We're standing on the bar, screaming, popping champagne,
spraying it on
the crowd, or just they wanted to feel important for one day. Mm-hmm. Can I get a shout out? You know what? Absolutely. Here, I'm gonna give you a shout out because you didn't even bother me.
Right.
You just came over here and said, "Oh man, you're killing it. I love what you're doing. What's your name?" Hey, next time you come through, say my name. I got you.
Right.
You know, we build experiences. We're therapists. The nightlife is for one thing: us to get out and forget everything that's fucking with us in our day-to-day life. We only got 2 days to do that.
Right.
You know, our job, we work 2 days out of the week.
Right.
And our job is to make sure you forget everything that you had to go through the majority of the week.
Right.
That's what my mission is. I want you to totally forget everything. If it takes you to drink a whole bunch of spirit and then your favorite song came on and you twerked it for a real one, then that's what we doing.
That's it. That's the vibe of the night, man.
That's the vibe.
It's wild. And like, it's one of those things, like, especially as entertainers, you got to leave your shit at the door. That's one of the main rules, dude. Mm-hmm. Leave your shit at the door. People don't give a fuck about our problems. They have their own problems. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, shit, what was it? I think it was Dion Cole just put out his new special on Netflix. And at the end, he talks about it. He goes, y'all got to give love to these comedians, bro. He's like, we're up here like, like trying to make you laugh and do all this shit. At the same time, bro, like, we're going through a lot of shit. Like, this comedy world, bro, people don't understand how fucking mentally draining this comedy industry is, man. Like, so some comedy clubs, right? They don't have health insurance for their employees, but they will give them free therapy sessions. Like, they'll pay for therapy sessions. That's how fucked up this industry is. But damn it, I love it. Right. You know, but it's like Dion Cole says, he's like, you know, we're out here dealing with all this shit. Like, yeah, we're making you laugh. Deep down, our fucking worlds are just kind of collapsing and shit. And it's intense, but it's true, dude. Like, I'm just up here. But you know what makes me feel good? And it's this crazy, addicting feeling is when I'm on a stage and there's a whole crowd of people just like looking at me like, tell us a joke, Mr. Joke Man. And I say something that I came up with, a thought of mine that's a little over exaggerated. Mm-hmm. And you feel that fucking laughter from the back of the room just come and just hit you.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
I bet,
dude.
Man, you got a tough profession, bro.
It sucks.
You don't
it doesn't suck. I'm not saying it like that.
You don't have a lot of, what does it say? Jewels.
Right.
You don't get a lot of good moments. And when you do get that good moment, it means a lot. Because you don't have a lot protecting you. It's just you. It's just you and a microphone and stage, right? I could blame shit on the lights. I could blame shit on the computer. I could blame it on my partner. I could blame it on the fact you just don't know what the hell what music is, you know?
Right.
I could blame it on a lot of stuff. But you, like, you're literally exposed, like you're naked up there.
Not necessarily, not like Louis C.K. naked.
No. We don't want you booty butthole. But
anyway, here's a joke.
Yeah.
The punchline of this joke is my dick.
Now we're judging dicks and buttholes.
Exactly. Back to the butthole, fucking, and that right there is called a callback, people.
Callback. But yeah, man.
Keeping a Wood podcast, baby.
I give you all the props for what you do, man. Yeah. I couldn't do it. I'm funny in real life, in the moment,
right?
And then the joke is dead. Like, I can't bring on a stage and fuck all that. But you're funny on the spot.
Yeah,
you know, like you have to be. And dude, when I watch you do your thing, I may not laugh. I'm like, man, that man's putting in work though.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but man, I love it, dude. And it's just, I'm stoked, especially because you've helped me out a whole bunch, especially with my career and getting all this stuff like started off
man,
and stuff like that.
Whatever.
This logo right here that y'all are seeing, man made that. You see this hoodie that I'm wearing right now? Man made that.
Regular ass day.
But man also made that.
And man made that.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff going on with the Fuck Regular Entertainment, man. You got Lucky. He's doing his thing, doing the rapping thing. Excited to see what he's going to be putting out.
Yeah.
DJ Q, well, man, I got to get both those dudes on here soon because
Yeah.
Q's the dude, man. I love that guy.
Q's such a humble cat, man.
He is, until it comes to talking sports. Me and him will beef on Twitter over some shit, like,
Sports ball.
sports ball.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about no sports. I become ghost once y'all want to start talking about sports.
Nah.
Y'all don't want to talk about no anime? Nah, I'm gonna go.
Nerd. Did you see there's like an anime like concert happening at the Criterion?
No.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's already happened or like what, but like it's I saw, like, I was walking my dog and I looked up and I saw that and I was like, nerds.
Hey, that shit's hot.
Listen, man, but here I would like to try to get into anime, but every time I try to like watch a thing on like Adult Swim or whatever, it's like in the middle of the fucking season and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. And I'm like,
Don't try and get into something that you know you really don't like.
and yeah, and I, like, yeah. I
Just
mean,
chill
well,
out.
when I was in high school, like, I was really into this chick, and she was super about Degrassi. And so on Fridays, I'd go over to like her friend's house, and we would chill, and we would watch Degrassi. And this is back when like Drake was on that.
Yeah, Drake.
But like, yeah.
Drake.
Mm,
Okay.
Drake.
Drake.
You got some beef with Drake?
I think he's a great entertainer.
Yeah,
We'll leave it at that. Drake.
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 Drizzy. I remember him as Jimmy Wheelchair, bro. Like,
Bruh, all I see is this cat in a wheelchair every time I see him. That's it. All I know him is for being in that wheelchair. And then he tried to spit those bars on that one episode.
And all of a sudden, Lil Wayne was like, yo, we gonna get him.
I got this. Everybody has a hot 16. I believe that. My dad has one. He pulled it out one time. He still read piece of paper.
Oh, no shit?
Hot 16. He was waiting for somebody to ask for that shit. He's like, I'm gonna keep this in my wallet because one of these days somebody gonna ask for some bars and I'm gonna have them. Everybody has a hot 16, bro.
I love that.
Papa Smurf had a hot 16.
Papa Smurf, bro.
I love him.
Dude, Papa Smurf, he was a real one.
He's still a real one. He's still here. He ain't gone.
Is that show even still going?
Who?
Papa Smurf? The
The
Smurfs?
Smurfs?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, is Papa Smurf like an actual dude?
No, that's what I call my dad, nigga.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Smurfs. I was like, bro, I don't really remember that
You
episode.
are high, bro. We got to be on the
Yeah.
same wavelength right now.
Man, well, we can just go to DeWan's and get some of that punch or whatever. I'm sure we can mix some of that up.
Okay, all right. Show
Order
must
some
go-
Popeyes, dude. Relive the glory days.
Show must go on.
Show must go on, dude. But yeah, so anyway, you got the regularassday.com. You can go purchase like the hoodies. You got a bunch of other apparel and stuff on there as well. The Fuck Regular Entertainment. You've got the Man Made That, logo design, flyers.
Yeah, See To It Concepts, which is that is what all this branched from.
Mm-hmm.
So we have See To It Concepts, Regular Ass Day, Fuck Regular Entertainment, DJ Mannholup, Man Made That. They all branch from that. Just to make things easier for my damn self. But See To It Concept also is a marketing and developing firm.
Okay.
So from flyers, business cards, websites, merchandise, anything you need in order to develop a business from the ground up, I'm trying to share the knowledge that I had to learn that was hard to accumulate. Because some people don't like to share knowledge, and then you have to do research, and it's all this trial and error.
Right.
I'm going to tell you how I did it, and if it works for you, kudos. If you find a new way, teach me something. That's what this is for. I want it to be a one-stop shop for people to start their businesses, without having to go to 101 sources just to get one fucking answer.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know everything I do. Boom, do what you do. Because you're gonna do something different. Who cares? People are so scared of somebody taking away their seat at the table. Make your own table.
Right.
Make your own seats.
What did Tupac say? He was like, or it's like an Instagram quote. I don't know if he actually ever said this. You know how the internet works, but it was like, I want you to eat, just not at my table type shit.
Yeah, there's not enough food. I'm a fat ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this was for me. I made that chicken sandwich. That's my shit. I don't like sharing that. That's why when we go out, I don't like nobody taking on my plate.
I'm not sharing the shit. You're gonna put coleslaw on it, motherfucker.
Bruh, you add some raisins and some shit, bruh. Come on now.
Yeah, raisins are weird.
It's my table. This is my food.
Right.
I'm gonna show you how to make your own table and put your own damn food on it.
Right.
Because I'm a fat ass and I want to eat what I want to eat. This is my shit. So that's how I see it. I'll share a piece of bread once in a while.
Break bread with
I'll
you
break
if I
bread
must.
for you for a little bit, but you ain't sitting here all day.
Oh, you got a gluten allergy? Not my fucking problem, bro.
No, sir.
Grow up. Okay?
No, sir.
I'm saying this.
I'm trying to get diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking lose a foot and shit, bro.
Bruh, that's how I know you made it. When they had to cut off that whole foot, like, bruh.
That's better than
He eating good. That mean he's wealthy because he's just eating where the fuck he wants. When I go, all y'all got to tell my mama is, because all she's going to ask is, did he eat? You can be like, yeah, he ate. Oh, he was happy then. Okay, cool.
Oh, he was good.
My baby was good. He ate.
Losing a foot now is a lot like winning the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
To an extent.
A little bit.
You got to lose a piece to get the piece,
Okay.
Bars, son. Keeping it wood.
I'll let him have that one.
Let me have that one, man. All right, where else can we find you at, man? What you be doing these days?
Man, at the crib.
Sick.
Chilling. Right now, I'm floating around venues. We got a couple new lounges opening up in the next coming week. I show my face every once in a while at Sunset and Kong's, Golden Hour. Once we get this patio weather popping,
we got
you
some
see me
shit
at
going?
Tipsy Tiki. We got some really exclusive stuff happening. We're gonna keep that on the incognito. But yeah, that's pretty much.
I can't say that.
No, he can't. I'll say it for him. Negro.
This is my N-word pass.
For today.
For today.
But yeah, just, follow me on Instagram, Mannholup, Snapchat, Mannholup.
Snapchat's for hoes, bro.
I love Snapchat. I liked it when it was in its beginning stages, because that was just exclusively for the dick pics, right? You get a glance and then it disappears. When none of this hanging around for 24 hours for them to take screenshots and now you can save it in the chat.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're messing up the game. It don't make no sense. Snapchat was in a bundle package with dating apps. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, follow me on Snapchat. After you done went to this dating app and found them. Hey, want to see my butthole?
It's an award-winning butthole and it's got perfect spokes and
Perfect
a nice
spokes.
fragrance,
You don't even need to type, what was the acronym? ASL, age, sex, and location.
Oh,
Shoot, you just show your butthole and he count the spokes.
Bro, I was saying, like, back in the day, like, before social media, before, like, Snapchat and shit like that, I could get any girl's phone number in, like, 5 minutes or less. Now, it was just me being friendly. That was easy. Nowadays, all you got to do is like, yo, what's your Snapchat? Bam, booty hole. Popped up.
Snapchat is because I'm not going to call you back. So I give you the Snapchat because I don't intend on talking to your ass anyway.
That's real.
So it's like, okay, block. And then they try to FaceTime you. Like, who gave you that authority?
Dude, I've been getting so frustrated because I'm really not like a phone call person unless it's like an emergency. Like, motherfuckers be calling me for just No goddamn reason. Super early in the morning. And I'm like, what? What's up? What's going on? Hey, did you watch this documentary on Net? I fucking hang up the phone.
Bruh, don't
over
call
that
me
shit.
past 9:30. That's me time.
9:30.
Because I may be touching myself. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But
Don't FaceTime me when I'm
Ooh,
watching
and
porn,
do
bro, because
not FaceTime me, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot do the FaceTime unless you're trying to come over, right?
Yeah.
And you need to be showing me the goods so I can be ready. Okay, yeah, we about to get it in, you know? But if you FaceTime me and I pick it up, it may be some shit you can't unsee. So verbal warning already given. Don't text message me at dark 30. I don't want that either. Don't call me. Matter of fact, forget I exist after 9:30. It'll make your life so much easier.
there you go.
You know? Stay black. I know it's hard.
And go to the seafood party in Midwest City because why?
They cut the sausages bigger.
Damn right they do. Damn right they do.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been to that one?
I still can't fucking find it.
It's there. It's there.
I don't believe you.
No, it's
I'm telling you, I don't believe you.
Hey Siri, where are there seafood parties? For those of you that do not know, Seafood Party is the greatest seafood restaurant in the Oklahoma tri-state area.
Yeah, fuck Red Lobster. Take a bitch to fucking seafood party.
Bro,
Man.
I went there for the first time with you and Dewan and Lance and Dad. Bro, that was an incredible experience.
Big. I love seafood party.
I love it.
And the one over there is it Classen? Or is that 23rd?
It's classy.
Oh, that's so fucking. Man, I wish I had some money right now.
Bro, I'm saying subscribe to this podcast, subscribe to the channel, like it, share it with your friends, buy some merchandise from me at jjwoodcomedy.com. Follow me on Instagram at jjwoodcomedy and also TikTok and Twitter at jjwoodcomedy. Support my seafood party habit. Okay? And we got Mannholup over here. That's the dude. Fuck with the guy. Follow us. We'll see you next week on the Keeping It Wood podcast.